blood, everything was news for me. And I've like really enjoyed working in radio. So much of exposure, so many people you get to network with. It's a brilliant space.
Yes, that truly is. But then from that experience and a job that had you out on your toes literally every day
Yeah.
to becoming from Beat Raja, you dropped the B and became the Eat Raja. How
Yeah.
did that transition happen?
Well, you know what? Certain things in life you can't really change, right? So my dad was running this juice center for the last, I think, 40 years or so. He started in 1970, so he was running this juice center. After he passed away, we had no clue what to do with the shop. I shut it for about 8 months because I had no clue, Rashmi, how to even make juices, how to cut vegetables, because I've never really done that. And then after my father passed away, my mom said, okay, I can't let the shop just be like this because he has run it for about 40 years. So let me just continue the legacy. I'll just go sit there, maybe try and sell something. So she went and she started, actually, Eat Raja started in my mom's name. So
Hmm.
she was the one who initially started everything. Then
What
I,
about the name Raja? How did it become Eat Raja?
Rashmi, what's your mother's name?
My mother's name Sharda.
Sharda will give you a call and say, Rashmi, what are you doing? It's already 10:30, 11 in the night. And then I say, Mama, I'm a little busy on a Zoom call. I have to do it for this show. Like, oh, you do all those things. But first you eat, Raja. You eat something and then you do everything. So in India, and then particularly in South India, every kid is a Raja. Okay. They address it that way only over here, be it a guy or a girl. And even if you become like, even if you become 70 years, and if your father or mother are there who are 90 years, they'll still call to check. The first thing is, did you have something to eat? You haven't? Okay, first you eat, Raja, then do whatever you want.
Yeah.
So that is how the name came. And the credit goes to my pet and my father, because my pet and my father were so inseparable. My father used to go sit on the dining table to have food, and my pet Scooby used to jump and go sit right next to him. So my father used to feed him, saying, "Eat, Raja, eat this biscuit, eat this thing, eat that." I used to get so annoyed when I'm sleeping here early morning at about 6:30. They both start chit chatting. And my father will be like, okay, eat Raja, eat this biscuit, eat that one, eat this. Like, who will ever call somebody like that and talk to the, pet? So I used to always hear the conversations. And after they both passed away, I said it's apt to call the shop Eat Raja because one, it's my father's, effort. And of course, my doggy, Scooby, we miss him a lot. So I said, okay, I have to do this for them. So that's how the name Eat Raja came about. Interestingly, now the justification is such that I can say, well, you come to Eat Raja, you don't just drink juices, you can also eat them. So you generate no waste.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So tell me how that transition happened. Your mother was going into Eat Raja and managing the place. When
Yeah, I was still in radio at that time, so I was working for an international radio station. So my mom was taking care of the shop. But see, at the age of 70, she started going to work. Can you beat that? When she was always home quarantined for about 50 years, ever since she got married, all that she had to do was sit at home, take care of the kids, and make sure things are all in place when my father comes back. And so at 71, she decides, okay, I'm going to go sit in the shop and make business. And that's the way how Eat Raja started. And now we complete 5 years exactly yesterday, 28th of March. So we complete 5 successful years of saying no to any single use disposable. And I'm so happy about it.
congratulations. But where did you get that idea? Because outside a juice
Ha!
center,
So what?
normally there are
Yeah, what?
straws and cups in the name of paper cups strewn all over the
Yeah.
place.
So I'm a OG. Okay, I'm the original, and
Truly.
we really see. I'll tell you why. My mentor or my inspiration is Vani Murthy in Malaysia. She's been doing some amazing work. In fact, if we from Malaysia, another group is there. Swabhimana Initiative Trust is there. All of these people, knowledgeable people, hardworking people, really passionate people. We have done a lot of things for Malaysia, and that's where I said, okay, I have a shop, and in this shop, when my father was running, so much of garbage is coming out. And since I was always cultured into zero waste, minimalist lifestyle from my college. I said, I can't let this happen in my own backyard. I'm going and telling everybody, don't waste, plant trees, this, that, and all. And then I come back to my shop to see so much of plastic paper and all that. So it was very easy for me to convince my mom because she comes from a rural background where they have lived their life without any of these single-use disposable, no tissues, no plastic bags, and all of that. So I said, let's just go back in time and do the same at the shop. And I took my inspiration from Vani Murthy ma'am. I consulted her, how can I make it zero waste? What can I do? And she said, just say no to anything that is single use, disposable. I just came back to the shop, blindly applied that. I said, I'm not going to give you any single use disposable. No juices served in paper cup, plastic cup, no straws given, no tissues, no cola, no pet water bottle being sold. Till date, it's I think 1,800 days till now. Every single day we've gone and said the same. But having said that, people stopped coming, the sales dropped because we had a lot of conditions and restrictions. If somebody, people are so used to drinking juices with straw that if you ever give them a juice without a straw, they look at you like this, like चार पैसे ज्यादा ले ले लेकिन straw तो दे दे. That kind of an attitude. So it was very difficult for me initially to convince people they can drink juices without the straw. But then people weren't really interested. Like, big deal. It's okay. Yeah, we all know about global warming. We all know about plastic hazard and all that. But it's okay. And they used to do that. So I said to myself that I need to change the way how people are thinking. But make it attractive was the challenging part. So I looked at the fruit and I said, like, hey, damn, this is a fruit. Why can't we just scoop out the fruit and make the juices and serve it back in the same container after they are drunk? I mean, after they drink the juices, I can use those fruit shells to still feed cows, make a lot of manure, and so many things can be done with it. And that was my driving force. And I said, okay, let's do this. No to single-use disposables, and we engineer our waste. Actually, we make sure that it becomes another product. So that's the beauty of the job.
Yeah, I love the way you said it. You engineer your waste.
Yeah.
But taking you one step back, you said college taught you how to have a
Yes. Yes.
sustainable
Yes.
lifestyle. What is it that you learned in college?
See, it was not even my college lecturers. BMS College of Engineering has a very active student-run clubs. Okay,
Yeah.
somebody. I mean, if you feel that you are interested, you can just go open up a club and say, "Hey, I am a numismatic collector. So if you have coins, come over here. Let's build a team. Let's showcase the coins." Or if somebody else loves Bharatanatyam, they form their own group and they say, "Hey, you guys, if you like Bharatanatyam, come here. We'll teach you. We'll put up a show." It was like that. So my seniors who were running the mountaineering club, they were the ones who taught me. They said, we have come to a waterfall. We'd gone on a holiday. They said, when you thought of coming to this place, you thought it's going to be beautiful, but you come and see now, there's so much of plastic. So now it's our responsibility to give back of waterfalls that is clutter free. So they made us pick up all the garbage and all, put it in the bag. We brought it back to the city. On that day when I had to do that, I cursed myself and I said, like, I'm not going to be back these guys for any mountaineering club activities. But then later on, once I was done, I felt so nice that I've done something great. I couldn't have alone done it, but all of us joined together and we did it. And then on, I realized, okay, this is something amazing. I think we need to do more of it. So I went around, joined a club, and then later on, I went on to become the president of the club. And I still am super active in the club. We do a lot of events, and these things actually change. So I realized that our impact on nature should be very minimal. So I still remember when we had gone for a trek to a waterfall. Normally, all guys, when they have to have bath, they put all on the soap and they just go dive into the pool of water. All that is a strict no. In my college, my seniors taught us that minimum impact policy. So if you want to have bath, go ahead and have bath. Don't put the soap. You want a thrill, right? Just go jump. And if at all you want to have your soapy water bath, then come over here. We'll dig a pit. Everybody go one by one, stand there and have bath, and so that all the toxins get reduced and they don't go spoil the water there. So that is how we were all taught about it, and we were always encouraged to carry our own tiffin boxes, our water bottle, making sure that there is nothing that is a single use disposable. So these things I learned from my college club. And eventually it became a part of my life. Subconsciously, I've never ever thrown any plastic paper outside my bag or my pockets. It straight away goes there and I empty it only when I find a dustbin. And that's how, I think that's what college taught us, how to be sustainable and how we can have a better life. So thanks to my college, my seniors in the mountaineering club, had they not taught me what it is, today Eat Raja wouldn't have been possible.
Okay. So here you were, all set to continue this sustainable lifestyle and decided to scoop out and re-engineer or engineer the fruit
Yeah.
waste into how exactly you serve your customers. So initially, what was the kind of reaction that you got? No straw, no tissue, no water, and you're giving them the juice in the fruit that you scooped out?
I can't forget those days of initial struggle that we have had. Or almost everybody said, "What crazy way of giving juices instead of a watermelon? I don't want to buy it. You put it in a glass and give it to me." And I said, "No. If you're going to drink watermelon, it should be only this way." So for 5 years, we have done exactly this. And when I look back and I say, "Oh my God, it's really amazing." I never thought I would survive in the market in the first 2 months.
Mhm.
Later on, we somehow pulled it. A lot of big social media influencers started coming to my shop, and then overnight, we became very, very, very popular. Even till date, we are popular, trending because we do so many innovative things over there.
Yeah, yeah.